There are lots of ways to find a job. Think of jobs you've had before. How did you get them? How long did it take? Was the job advertised in the paper or online? Did you hear about it from a friend? Every job search method out there will work for somebody. Unfortunately, most job seekers use relatively ineffective methods in their job search, usually taking a passive, wait for the employer to read my resume and contact me approach. As you will soon learn, this results in a lot of waiting and a lot of rejection. To get a job fast, you need to take advantage of the most effective job search methods. These methods may seem a little unfamiliar to you. They aren't the ways we traditionally think of getting a job, but they do work. While they are often a little more difficult, entail more action, and require more courage, they will help you to find jobs that others have overlooked.
I've seen, and I've also heard, that as many as 95% of job searchers are looking at the small percentage of jobs that are advertised online as their primary job search method. Well, this means that there's huge competition going for a very small slice of the opportunities. By broadening into a number of other activities, for instance, creating a list of companies that appeal to you and then presenting yourself directly to those companies, that can open up many opportunities that never have even been advertised. As well, showing the companies that interest you to a variety of people, saying, hey, these are businesses that look appealing to me, and ask them if they know of opportunities or who you should talk to. You can uncover, in fact, the largest number of positions are filled through that method called networking.
Take a look at this list of job search methods. Which do you think are most effective? Responding to help wanted ads, posting your resume online, following up leads from friends, family, and other contacts, visiting or calling an employer and asking for an interview, registering with a private employment service, mass emailing resumes to human resources departments, filling out applications in person or online, using a public employment service, using school, union, or other employment center services. While any of these methods might work, and some of them have likely worked for you in the past, research suggests that a variety of methods is best and that some methods, specifically those that involve actively pursuing job leads that you get on your own, are better than others.
If you want to find a job quickly, you have to take the initiative. You can't sit back and wait for potential employers to find your resume online or sift through piles of applications. You need to take an active role. Go out and get job leads, get to know people, network. The more people you know and the more employers who know about you, the better your chances of scoring the kind of job you want instead of just taking something that comes along.
Taking an active role in job search is critical because this is not a process for the timid, and it's certainly not a spectator sport. You have to really decide, this is my job now. I have a full-time job which is looking for work. And for many people that comes as a surprise. They think, well, the last time I was in transition, I just threw my resume up on Monster, I got some phone calls, had an interview, got a job, bingo, it's over. In our current economy, that's really not what's happening. It's unpredictable to know whether your search will be short, mid-length, or long. And as one of my clients said, prepare for long, hope for short. So I think that's very good advice. So being active, knowing what you're going to do, what's your responsibility, starting with your verbal statements, your resume, the way you conduct your search, your schedule, how you're networking, learning effective interview skills, all that is a very, very active role for the job seeker.
In the rest of this video, we discuss specific job search strategies and why they are or are not effective. Before we get started, however, there are 3 important concepts for you to remember. First, remember that your objective is to get an interview with the people who can hire you. This may sound obvious, but you'd be surprised at how many people spend too much time posting their resume online or filling out applications only to be filtered out by a human resources clerk with no hiring authority. Second, the more interviews you get, the sooner you will find a job. While this too sounds like common sense, it's important to make personal contact. Having your resume in the hands of 1,000 employers will do you little good if none of those employers bothers to meet with you. Finally, active approaches are more effective than passive ones. An active approach is one in which you make things happen. You don't wait for someone to contact you. You go out and pursue job leads, or better still, create them yourself. Think about the job search methods you are using or have used in the past. Do you think they are working? Are you getting lots of interviews? Are they active or passive? How much time do you spend each week talking to potential employers? Unless you are getting several interviews per week, you are probably not using all the methods that you could be. It's probably time to step back and reevaluate your approach. And you can start by thinking about the job search process from the employer's point of view.